Hello, my name is Christine Jarvis and I'm a Professor of Education here at the university, but I'm also Pro Vice Chancellor for Teaching and Learning. And that means I work with many people. I work with the staff here, I work with our students to make sure that your teaching and learning is as successful and as exciting and engaging as possible. And I just want to give you a very warm welcome to the university. I would love to be able to be with you and say this in person, but there are so many of you and so many of you are meeting at the same time that I would actually have to have some magic powers and be able to split myself into several different individuals, and I can't do that. So we decided we would make this short film instead. But still, I do want to say to you a very warm welcome to the University of Huddersfield. We give you all a very intense first 2 weeks that we call Flying Start. And you might be wondering why we've organised things like that. Well, it's because we've listened to what previous students have told us. We've read what the National Union of Students says about how students feel. We've read a lot of research about students and student experience. And what all this tells us that there are some really important factors that can make a big difference to whether students succeed. That information tells us that your first 2 weeks are really critical. And it tells us that students do best who are able to build good relationships with staff. And students do best who attend and engage. And what we're hoping is this intense programme will help you to realise what kind of full-time commitment you need to make to your studies. And that you'll be able to learn really good study habits early. That's why we've built in lots of opportunities for you to have independent study, but with some help and support while you're doing it. And it's really important that you get used to working with lots of people from different backgrounds. And I'm going to say a little bit more about that in a moment. We want you to have the opportunity to participate in some extracurricular activities, not just timetabled events, because they can be really important for developing other skills and qualities. And perhaps above all, we want you to get really excited about your subject. We know students do well who enjoy studying and aren't just doing it because they have to, or they want to get a job, or they want to get a degree. And one of the really great things about coming to this university, I feel anyway, is the sheer diversity of people who are part of it. We've got students from all over the world. We've got students from every continent. But we've also got lots of students who live at home locally and travel in here every day. We've got students from different parts of the United Kingdom. We've got young students, we've got mature students, students with children and other caring responsibilities. And we've got students who are living away from home for the first time, taking their first real steps as independent adults. We've got people here, just look around you, from all races, creeds and cultures. And everything that we know about learning tells us that it's when we talk to people from different backgrounds, with different experience, that we can expand our minds. That talking to those people helps us to think differently, it challenges us. It's so important for your intellectual and personal growth. We want you to benefit from this amazing mix. So please don't only look for people like you to work with, perhaps people you went to school or college with, people from your own country. Please make new friends, talk to new people. But the big headline message that I want to get across is that this university is not a set of buildings. It isn't a place. It is the people who come here. It's you. You are this university. You make it what it is. Because frankly, without you, all of you, from all your backgrounds and places, it is simply nothing. So welcome to the university. Everyone knows that students now carry the cost of their education, whereas before 2012, it was the government who paid a large part of the cost of HE directly to universities. And we think it's really important that you get value for your money. The term tuition fee is a bit misleading because it doesn't just pay for your teachers, it pays for everything in the university. It pays for most of what we do. It pays for the buildings and estate workers, the library, the support staff, all the student services. So you have to make good use of everything that's on offer. So please do use the library and the library staff. The staff like you, they like being asked questions, and also they have access to the most phenomenal range of electronic resources from right across the world. They can help you find almost anything. Please do engage, please do participate in the things that are offered to you, And ask questions when you're in your seminars and your lectures. Join in. And we'd like you to make sure that you do come to the timetabled personal tutorials that you will have, and that you prepare well for them. They're not simply there to pick up problems you might have or for personal matters. They're academic tutorials. They're there so that we can monitor your progress, so that you can have a real conversation with someone regularly about how you're doing. We know that helps you keep on track. And of course you need to prioritise and organise your life, because you've got to make sure that having paid these fees, that your studying is given serious time. Sometimes that's about having conversations with the people around you, perhaps the people that you live with, so that they understand that you need to commit more than just turning up for timetabled sessions. And remember, the academic staff here are human beings, and what they love above all is their subject. They would like to have discussions with you about it, so have conversations with us. And finally, do see someone early if something isn't quite right. See student services, see health and well-being, see academic skills tutors. I would really want to stress very strongly that it is not weakness to find yourself coming up against some kind of hurdle in your study. It happens to all of us. Talk to any of the academic staff, talk to any people who've been really successful, and they will have encountered some difficulties along the way. It's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. Go and talk to somebody early if something isn't quite right. Everyone here wants the same thing. We're all working towards the same goal, and that is your success. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have the most wonderful university experience.
The University of Huddersfield, inspiring tomorrow's professionals.